What's up, Dragon Brood? Today we are playing some red. Well, there's no white and blue, even though it is the 4th of July. We're just playing red. Because I thought about it. I couldn't think of anything fun I wanted to do with Jeskai colors. And honestly, I hadn't played Mono Red Goblins in I don't know how long. So I wanted to see if they were even still any good in Standard. Because it feels like they should be. But are they really? Well, today we're going to find out. So let's go hop into the wonderful world of Mono Red Goblins and see if we can win anything. If you want to support the channel, remember to check out shop.ultrapro.com/PowrDragn and use promo code PowrDragn. You'll save 5% on everything you order over there at UltraPro, and that includes all the new sweet stuff from their Lemon Yellow collection this month. All right, as always, remember you can join the channel, get some goodies, get your decks featured here on the channel, all that good stuff. Check out the join button down below. Okay, so goblins. Really simple in theory, right? You're just trying to play your creatures early, play enough removal to let them get through. Hopefully you can take advantage of all their abilities. Now, we do know there's going to be a real problem in the sense that there are still a lot of sweepers and things like Meat Hook or whatever going to make our lives miserable. So we have to kind of be able to play around that. And to that end, we need at least a reasonable amount of direct damage. So maybe we can finish the opponent off when we get them below like 5 life. And some amount of haste creatures because you want to be able to still be banging away after those sweepers go off. So I think we're in a reasonable spot here, but let's see. We've got 4 Fireblade Chargers. This card's actually pretty sweet in the sense that we have other things that could pump it up. So you do create some problems whenever your opponent tries to block, and sometimes this can just be its own finishing damage if there's a sweeper. 4 Goblin Javelineers. This kind of just makes the cut because it's haste and it's a 1-mana thing. But, to be honest, it does actually keep your opponent from blocking with several things. Lots of creatures are 2/1s, 1/1s, or whatever early, so this does get to just get some freebies in, and it can fight with 2 toughness things, which is also pretty fantastic. We have Commando Faces Kakazan. This is going to be pumping all of our things. It's a direct damage. The 2/2 on the back actually, believe it or not, has more value to this deck than you think, because it is able to, we can create situations where your opponent can't even get benefits from things like their Shambling Ghast or whatever, right? So stuff like that, while small, is actually beneficial in this deck. We are playing 4 Play with Fire, and this is some of that direct damage we were talking about kind of there just a second ago. We are playing 2 Goro Goro, because this happens to be a goblin. It can give everything haste, including itself. And in a late game tough situation, you can make a 5/5, which would be pretty good for the Goblin set. We're playing 2 Abrade because I don't know what else goes here, honestly. But I wanted it to be another removal card, and this is at least an instant. It can only hit creatures, which is kind of annoying, but it does also get rid of artifacts, so it gives you some versatility. But we'll see if we keep this by the end of the video. 4 Battlecry Goblins. This is a guaranteed card. No reason you're really not going to play this. Giving everything haste and +1 is fantastic. And again, this is another one of those cards that's great late game, right? If you get to where you have 6-8 lands, your opponent sweeps the board, you can still play this, pump it a couple times, attack, maybe even get a 1/1. And then from there, you're actually getting to do big damage to finish things off. Thundering Rebuke. Well, I'm not the biggest fan of this card because it's a sorcery speed spell. It actually does let you fight things that are bigger than you would normally get to kill, including most of the dragons that you're seeing right now. Hobgoblin Bandit Lord. This pumps all of our goblins. We're almost never going to use its other ability, but occasionally. But yeah, this is still fine as is. Then we have 2 Hulking Bugbear. So don't mind this. Again, we're talking about haste, another big 3/3 body. We love that. And one of the cards we wanted to try out here is Twin Shot Sniper. It's Reach, which is okay. It is 4 mana, which is slow, but it gives you the versatility of Channel that lets you shoot something for 2 damage. And it's any target, which is pretty nice because, again, we were talking about having some extra damage that goes up top. I kind of like this, so we'll see. Lands, we've got 3 Den of the Bugbear, 20 Mountains. Now, there are a lot of cards I considered for this deck, but we're going to play this as is. And then at the end of the video, we're going to talk a little bit about what some of those cards are and if we want to replace some of the more questionable cards we have in this list. But for now, enjoy the games. I'll catch you on the other side. Yeah, I guess we keep this because, I mean, this is about as good as we could have opener, being on the draw. Not only can we kill something, we can kind of... Okay, well, we don't need to do that. I think I'm going to go ahead and do this. And next turn, if we have to, using a Braid. But I'm hoping we actually get to play Fireblade Charger and kill something. However, what comes down is probably going to be a 3 toughness. So there's not a lot we can do about it here. Yep. I was under that assumption. Not great, but what are we going to do? Now it's just, do we give up? Let's go ahead and do this. And then we'll just pass. Mostly because we could have shot something down with the Braid, but truthfully here, there's a chance we get to block and shoot something. And then also play with fire can kill something. So this isn't the worst scenario. That's actually really good for us. It's just another commando faces Kakazan. That's not bad at all. Yeah, if the opponent attacks, then we just we just block. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do this and try to take out their whole situation. Just so we still get this trigger when it dies. Otherwise, this would go away because of the other creature. And we wouldn't get our 2 damage there. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. Got a Bugbear. Now we have to start contemplating how much we could do. Thinking. So, like, we could play this. Or we could save it as a blocker. I mean, we'll at least attack here, because we're not getting anything else out of that. They're probably not blocking. Go to 17. You know what? I'm just going to do this. And just know there's a chance whatever they play is going to have 4 toughness here. And we're just going to have to suck it up. Yep, here it comes. Yep. No surprise. Now the question is, do we want to kill a Stormseeker? You know what? I'm going to gamble. This is a bad gamble. I should be blocking here to kill this Stormseeker, I'm sure. But we're just going to take it and hope we just don't die over the next 2 turns. Ooh, that ain't bad either, though. Alright, let's see. What's the most that happens? They play a Raiju next turn, right? So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 from this, 8, 9. 2 from the Raiju's, 10, 11. Yep, that would kill us, unfortunately. So I guess we just do this. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. Probably a bad move. I mean, if we were to get a land... Okay, adversary is going to not have enough to pump. So that's good. Alright, opponent's at 13. We've got 2, 4. We can make that 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. That is not going to be nearly enough. So that kind of sucks. Ugh. If they play Raiju next turn, we would take 3. 1 point is 4. 5, 6, 7. If we attack, that sucks. You know what? I'm going to play this. And I'm going to attack with just this. Reason being is I want a bigger body to block with, and I could still have that as an attacker that could give me lethal potentially, depending on what's in their hand. Alright, Initiate. Cool. That's the least of our concerns here. Okay. This is actually not bad, because now it gives us the opportunity to make another creature, and we can shoot something. We can also use this defensively. Or we get one attacking option with it right now. But opponent's at 11. We still are holding a card here, though. So we do have to be a little careful. I'm just going to attack with this, I think. And see what they decide to do. They didn't even double block. Huh. Interesting. I thought they might actually double block there. And then we were going to get to use this Abrade, but that didn't really happen. Nada? Huh. Alright. Let's kill this. Well, I mean, it's something, I guess. We attack, they block that, they take 2, 4, and we can make it 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plus the 1. I mean, I guess they don't have it. I mean, I can't think of anything they would have that's just gonna get us dead here. Okay. We'll pump. We'll pump. And we'll pump. Okay, I guess that's it. Weird game, but I'll take it. Ah, this is unfortunate. We're going to keep it because the hand's not bad. I was just hoping to have something to play behind this first Commando Face Skaksan, or else we're just going to waste a +1/+1 counter. But maybe we'll draw something. The best thing we could draw realistically is probably just the 1/1 that lets you sack, or when it dies deals damage, because then you get a 2/2, plus we leave mana open to be able to play something else, which is kind of nice. But we shall see. Opponent did mulligan now. The tattoo. Okay, we did find something to play, so that's good. And at this point, with the deck we're up against, this may be good. If this is like enchantments or something. We do have 2 reasonable removal we could use here. It is not. It is blue-green, so I have no idea what's about to happen now. Oh, we will be killing that. That is for sure. Whatever we do, it involves killing that. Matter of fact, let's kill that. And then let's go ahead. I should be playing this Commando, but I'm going to go ahead and pump the team because it lets us make another Goblin here. So that'll be 6. Alright. Now we got a removal card, and we can pump again. Prosperous Innkeeper. Alright, does make some treasure. Do they kill our Battlecry Goblin? That's the question. They are not. They're just going to play another Innkeeper. Okay. That is possibly a relevant card as well. I don't think I want to waste a removal card here because we don't know what else the opponent's doing. I'm just debating if I'm going to pump or if I'm going to play Bugbear. And my concern is that they could... Well, I don't know. What are they going to do next turn? Because if we attack, we get to pump twice. So this would be a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plus we'd make 1 as 11. That's a lot. But I think we're just going to do this. And then we still make 1 more anyway. I mean, they're still... They don't have to block, but they are somewhat incentivized to block unless they're going to play, like, multiple creatures next turn. Or something that makes a couple of tokens. I mean, because that's 10 damage. Yeah, I was going to say, you got to do something. Alright, let's see if it's just like, I don't know, randomly land meat hook or something here. But otherwise, I don't know. Okay, it's not going to be a meat hook then. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's a loss. Alright, cool, we'll take it. Alright, this is neat because we finally drew the twin shot sniper, so we may get to see this in action. So that's kind of cool. I dig that. Downside is we don't really have removal except for our twin shot guy, so That kind of sucks. But we'll see. We may have to use that to kill something, but we'll find out here in a second. Now, if they don't do anything... Alright, so they're setting up a creature to die here. So if given the choice, we probably are just willing to let Goro die. The least valuable of our potential options. Alright, they're shooting us. They do have Snowlands, which means they probably have a Frostbite. They're just waiting to play on the Goro. Which is fine. No, they too are just playing goblins. No, we did not expect to see this today, did we? Huh. Well. This is a scenario I was not expecting. So now I'm just trying to figure out, like, if we... Yeah, I guess we just block. I mean, I think we have more resources available than the opponent. So we're going to try to put that to the test, I believe. And let's just see what's up. Alright, they go to 14. I mean, because we have 2 kill spells. So, I mean, we could play a... Yeah, I thought about playing Fable in here. Definitely not, though. We can save this for next turn if we want to. So let's go ahead and... Will we need this for something, or can we get away? You know what? This is a little bit much, but let's go ahead and just play this. Because this also goes up top, if need be. Alright, opponent gave up anyway. We get to go first, and yeah. This looks fine. Get in with a little hasty duder. Oh, they're gaining life. We don't like that. That's bad for us. Good news is, we are even finding land here, so we could be able to use Den of the Bugbear late in the game, which would be pretty sweet. Blood Tithe Harvester. We want to kill that for sure. We're going to run this out, even though it possibly dies. We're okay with that because we get to play this next turn and still pump, so that's kind of nice. I mean, we know a meat hook is very likely in our future, so we got to get done what we can right now. Oh, Voltage Surge. Boo! Well, now meat hook's like a real risk. But do we just do it? I think so. Let's go ahead and pump. Get in there. Alright. Please don't meat hook. Please don't meat hook. Hey, that's tapped. It's not going to be a meat hook for both of our guys, at least. You might get one of them. Oh, but they had Voltage Surge for our Goblin. That actually is a real problem. Oh, never mind. It was a problem. I lied. Not to say they can't meat hook again next turn, but we got to do what we can do. Oh, it wasn't. All right. All right. We're still playing Magic, folks. Still playing Magic. All right, kill that. Play this. Activate. Attack. Get a win? We do. Exacxies. Love it. Ooh, this. All right, let's keep this one for science. Let's see if we can find a creature off the top. If not, well, that'd just be unfortunate. We have a lot to draw, though. But we still failed, regardless of how many we had the ability to draw. So, it is what it is. Elderfang Disciple. I don't like that. We'll resolve it, though. Get rid of this. Alright. I have a feeling this is going to be a tough game from here. But if they're playing to make us discard, we're going to at least force them to deal with creatures somewhere along the way. I mean, they might just play another Elderfang Disciple here, which does put us in a situation because we kind of want to be able to use Den of the Bugbear at some point, and it may not be that easy. May have to just still discard another Thundering Rebuke, which kind of sucks. But then there's an Obnixilis.
After 1,000 go so slowly, a new conquest.
What do we do with this? I guess we just play this duder. I'm just debating if we even use these, because we can just kill... We can kill Obnixilis. I'm just trying to think what's the most efficient thing. Like, we use this to kill Obnixilis, attack the opponent. They block here. They take 3, go to 14. Why? Why? I feel like I'm just going to get this wrong. So, you know what? Actually, let's not. Let's just attack here first. I mean, because reality is, this going to the graveyard wouldn't do anything anyway because they'd be short because of the etchings. So now let's go ahead and kill this.
This isn't over.
I don't know why I have a feeling they probably just have another Obnixilis, which is why they didn't block. Nope. They had Night Twitch. Alright. Thought there was possibly other plans there. Sure? I mean, maybe they kill our land? Yeah, that's fine. Let's do it. I mean, we're just gonna bring it. Are they not gonna do anything? They don't want to block with Eye Twitch. Are they remembering about the etchings, maybe? Alright, opponent goes to 4. Now, a Meat Hook does get them a bunch of life here. Unfortunately, they can Meat Hook for 3. Yep. We knew that was a possibility, though. So they're going to go all the way back up to 8. We can attack them down to 4. I mean, we get to do that while they're tapped, so that's good. Yep. Pester Mites are annoying. Opponent at 4. What do we want to do here? I guess we just want to do this. Really makes me sad, though. That's a rough use of that card. Okay. Don't know how we're going to come back from this. This is not a situation we want to be in. This is real bad. We're going to sack the Eye Twitch. Yep. Yep. Don't know what we're going to do now if there's an out. Probably not. And they're going to be able to gain 2 more life here, which is not good. And they gain 2 life here. Alright, this one I think we just lose. Needed one of our pump goblins or something along the way. Did not get it. And I don't think that's going to give us any outs. No, this is just too late. We could play it, pump it, pump it. That really doesn't do much, though. Yep, we're not going to come back from that one. That's a rough one. Okay, let's keep it. I mean, we at least get stuff to do each turn, so that's kind of nice. I don't know how long these Hobgoblin Bandits are going to survive, but that was okay. Hey, they didn't foretell a thing. That's kind of nice, because that could have been real bad. Would you like to block? They said no. Normally I look at this version, this deck, and I'm like, this is always bad for us. But here, I don't know how unfortunate I feel about this. Like, I mean, what's their plan? Like, we play another one, they bounce one, they still take 4, go to 10. I think maybe let's just attack first. I'm not going to play this other goblin yet. Let's see if they actually have, like, a Fading Hope or something. They don't, and they didn't want to block. That's interesting. Okay, I mean, you're only at 7. Not sure what their plan is here. Sure? Because, like, even if they phase it out or bounce it here, then we don't really care. Okay. Do you have another? Virtuoso. That could still get us killed next turn if we're not careful. Though this actually with haste might be pretty good, right? Because this comes in as a 3. Give it haste. They block the 3, take 2, 4, 6. Actually, they don't have a choice. They have to block or die. Yeah. Oh, that actually comes in as a 4. Yeah. Wasn't even thinking. Yep. That'll do it. I have an opponent that has a name. I'm going to keep this. That feels like another movie reference I don't know. But apparently their name is Tiggs. Though I don't know. Maybe their name is actually just Tiggs. Honestly. Which would tickle me even more. That would be actually even funnier and more appropriate if that were true. Alright. Do we get to kill something good with our play with fire? Or not? Let's find out. Black and white. Okay. There's definitely going to be some Vanishing Verses in our future. But for now, there are tenacious underdogs. Which we can shoot. So my plan here is just do as much damage as we can and see if possibly, somehow, miraculously, we can get enough in before a meat hook that we can threaten lethal. Possibly, but we'll see. We're going to have a kind of a long road ahead, I think. Shakedown heavy. Yep, that sucks. The heavy is a problem. A real problem. Especially since we're just drawing lands. That's not helping us at all. Okay, well, we'll just attack with this, I guess. Actually, I should have just attacked with both and just use this. Oh well, that's fine. Kind of mostly does what we need to do, I guess. But yeah, it would have been better to attack with both there. Odds are, same thing happens. I just get to hold on to this anyway, but the opponent's at 2 less life. Which does make a difference. Oh, aspirin. Gosh dang it. Why? Alright, well at least you targeted that, so I get 1 reasonable turn with my Den of the Bugbear. Assuming we don't draw a burn spell here. Though we did. And I kind of want to get rid of this. Yeah, this is going to really matter, missing those 2 points, I think. If this game goes another 4 or 5 turns, that 2 points is going to be real important. I'm going to be regretting that for sure. Kind of curious what deck they're playing, though, that they're playing Shakedown Heavies and all this other stuff. Like, it's pretty interesting. I'm going to do this. See how they feel about it. We'll attack with the etchings, assuming they're going to just play a Wandering Emperor here. No, just an Iganjo. Whoa, okay. Not what I thought was happening. But sure. Oh, and an Infernal Grass. Wow. Okay, that's good in a way because they can't shoot our Den of the Bugbear now. Ooh, Kaido. That's not the one we wanted to see show up here.
I won't let Kamigawa film. I've got all kinds of connections.
All right, good news. Hopefully they don't have an answer for this. They might just be looking for a black land for a meat hook, though. That'd be real sad, but, I mean, could be the case. And we can't block this, so we're going to go to 19 and they'll draw a card. Yep. On the plus side, I guess if they meat hook, we'll get to kill Kaido. Oh no, because Kaido's going to go to 2.
Thanks. I'll be taking that now.
Yep, what are we looking at here? Underdog, that is a solid blocker here. Oh, this is important. Okay. I guess we'll do this and send them both at Kaido. I mean, if we send them both to the opponent's just at 7 goes to... I mean, they block, right? Ah, man, letting them keep Kaido feels so bad, though. But I think we just got to do what we got to do. Because we do have some burn damage we could possibly draw, so... Kind of got to take what we can. And I was going to say, and if they block the Charger, we get to kill Kaido anyway. Just... They swapped up the blocks there. Made the correct answer. So they go to 5. Just don't have it. I mean, that's all we can kind of hope for here. Oh, we are so up against it. Yep.
Now, what do we have here?
I mean, any blockers they could put in the way at this point are just not good for us. But again, they're at 5. If something happens to the Charger, that's 2 damage. We do have some burn damage we could find, so we're not out of it yet. But it's not looking... That helps a lot. I was just about to say it's not looking great, but that helps a whole hell of a lot. We attack. Before we use this play with fire, let's see what they've got in hand. Oh, I was about to say, please hit our Charger. Opponent's at 5, though. That doesn't gain them any life, so this should... Oh, wait. We'll have 3, 4... Yeah, that'll still be enough. I had to account for us not having the +1/+1 when this Bandit Lord dies, but still lethal. Exactly enough. We are going to be attacking the opponent. Whew, don't know how we got there, but we got there. Whew, okay, let's keep. Let's draw a creature. Creature that we can cast on 2. That's what we want to draw. If not, at least we can Commando plus play with fires. That's like something. Portable hole. Boo. That's okay, though. It makes not having a creature hurt less, I suppose. Alright, let's see what's up. Alright, let's go ahead and shoot the opponent. So we need to find a reasonable creature we can cast. I mean, I guess we take a land. We'll need it at some point. Not great, though. This hand was pretty bad. Oh, yeah. That's going to be the start of something not good.
If the powerful won't help, I'll do it myself.
All right.
Like your defenses.
I don't... Well... No, let's hold that. Ugh. Man, this has been an ugly hand. And we attack. Alright. This at least forces Kato to work.
Thanks. I'll be taking that now.
Not sure if that's going to be enough to keep us in this game, but it's something. And depending on what they do, if we find a land, maybe we can use Den of the Bugbear here. Sorin.
Out of my way.
Alright. Well, on the plus side, I guess we get to kill both Planeswalkers here. Because we can shoot one of them.
next time.
And then we can shoot this. And we can attack Soren.
Darkness I return.
Alright. I mean, we expended all of our resources to really not get anywhere there, but we did keep them off their planeswalkers and card advantage, so... Well, of course, there's a lull.
Envy the strong for a gift in exchange
Yep,
for
alright.
loyalty.
Let's keep it. We actually got a creature hand. And we can get some hasty duders in, so that's always kind of nice. Get in there. Oh boy, you got choices. Yeah, Psycho, take your pick. We don't really have the mana to operate the Battlecry Goblin, unfortunately. Alright, sounds good. Neat. I think we're just going to play this and attack. Let's see how you feel about that, opponent. Cool. Are you going to try to morph? I was going to say, you're still just going to be a 2-power creature. I mean, are you for real not going to attack or block with it? Alright, sure. I'm game. Oh, boy. Sometimes. Alright, let's go with this. I'm just going to attack with these. Saving some of our haste creatures. Because we know there's meat hooks in our future. We didn't draw any land, so it doesn't set up anything for these Goros and Battlecry Goblins, which is super unfortunate. Alright. My goodness, really? Ugh. Alright, opponent's at 12. And they're going to go find some more lands. Okay, what do we got here? Invoke Despair. Sure. We'll sack this because we at least get to deal a point with it. I guess we just shoot you. Down to 9. Oh, this is so tempting. It's 8, 7, 6, 5. Not quite enough. Okay. Well, that almost matters. I mean, here's the problem. If we Goro and attack, we get in for 4, but then the opponent gains 3 after they meat hook. So that kind of sucks. But it might be our only play. Yeah, I mean, there's no way they don't have a meat hook or some sweeper here, but I feel like we just got to play to our potential outs, even if they're not great. Now, they don't have a meat hook, yay us, but I can't imagine a world where they don't. Or at least a blood on the snow or something. Okay, I guess they didn't have it. Well, now I'm regretting not taking that 2 points, I guess. Huh. Well. I mean, I guess if they didn't have it... I mean, if they had it, they would have played it. So, I mean, I guess you draw it, you draw it. We'll just see what's up. Soul Shatter, alright, we'll sack one of those. I guess they were waiting for us to play this, but we didn't bite. I'm waiting until maybe we could actually activate it. I was hoping we'd have more mana by now, but as you can see, opponent has not missed a land drop, and we got stuck at 2 for a while. Okay, that makes a difference. Though now the opponent can kill something and activate their Hive of the Eye Tyrant. So, not great. How do we get out of this? I mean, I guess we still do this, because you'd have to kill this and get rid of the Fireblade Charger to not die. I think that's correct. Okay, that makes sense. We still get the plus, though. Yeah? Alright. So now they block the Javelineer. Take 2, go to 1. Alright. I mean, I guess that's all we can do. Yep. Okay, I mean, we played this about as well as I think we could have. Now they have to meat hook to kill the Charger so they don't take 1. Anything else that kills the Charger kills them. Alright, we got there somehow. Is this the first hand we're going to mulligan today? I think that might be true. But, I mean... You know what? I'm not even going to mulligan it. I'm going to keep it. We're on the draw. Whatever. I'm gambling. Could be a very, very bad idea, especially since they're playing this little Sorin dude, but, you know. Let's find out. And they had their own Commando. Alright. Well, I guess we go ahead and try this. I'm assuming it's going to die, but, you know, maybe it doesn't. Maybe we get a little lucky. We have enough burn spells here that whatever comes down, we should be able to kill it. So that's the good news. Or they use 2 spells on our Battlecry Goblin here. No, they're just playing a Fable. Okay. Well, we definitely don't want a Fable hanging out here. Just trying to decide if I want this to go upstairs. I think if we do this, though, we could play Goro. So this is fine. Not going to be haste on its own here, but that's okay. Alright. This little image on the Fable and Mirror Breaker is pretty trippy, too. I think it's supposed to be like the Kiki-Jiki reflection, like yelling at itself or something. Very weird. Though it looks like they're communing over something. At sushi, that's going to be a problem. Like, for real, for real. Yeah, no blocks. See, I was thinking this is a for real problem, but the opponent kind of opened the door for some other things here. Now, this says whenever a creature you turn to source you control would die, it gets exiled. So, they would not get the things from Atsushi if we killed it now. The thing is, if we pump, we can pump twice. But they would still just be blocking our Battlecry Goblin, so that doesn't change much. So, okay. Here's what we're going to go with. And then we're just going to attack. I mean, next turn, if we get a land, we can make a dragon. It's not something we get to do too often with this deck, but it's a real possibility. Or if we get a land, actually, we just get into the Bugbear and we get to pump. So that's more effective than making a dragon at this point. Alright, Bloodthirsty Adversary does not have a spell to get back, nor the mana. So that's good. What else are we looking at? Tap land. We like that. Come on, untap land on our side then. That is probably better. Actually, is it better than an untapped land? Because we give everything +1, and then... No, that's not going to do it. We pump twice. I guess we're just better off doing this here. Maybe it's better just... Oh, crap. I could have given that guy haste, too. Oh, that's a dumb mistake. I forgot I could have given that haste. I had the extra mana for Goro. I mean, it may not matter here unless they have appropriate burn spells anyway, but still fact of the matter. I missed out on some damage here that definitely would have ended the game. But we do have a Den of the Bugbear next turn and whatever, so... Alright, do you get to kill something here? Nope, they're not killing anything here. They're going to block and then shoot that, I guess. Nope. Blocking bigger damage. Okay, and they're going to take 4 and go to 2. Sure. So that definitely would have killed them here. Just a dumb mistake on my part. Wait, and they didn't kill any of our stuff? Well, I guess if this is a board sweeper, we still have a hasty Bugbear. So that's fine, I guess. Yeah, that's not going to cut it. I mean, realistically, I would have just killed the Hall of the Bandit Lord. That's worth more damage.
Without the sun, I'll light your way.
Yep.
We should all follow our hearts.
All right. There you go. Whew. Ooh, opponent gets to go first here. But we got to keep this, regardless. I mean, we don't have any... I mean, technically, we have Thundering Rebuke. That's a removal, but not really the one we're looking for most of the time. Tainted Indulgence. All right. I guess they're playing some Reanimator piles. Yep, that's exactly what they're doing. Okay, then let's see if we can somehow outrace the Reanimator piles. I don't know if we're going to be able to, but I think we just got to give it our best shot. Well, that's a bad start for us toward that plan. Okay, this is something. Get in there for 2. Then we can get in for 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe? Well, that can block something. Maybe it doesn't get to block something. Depending on how we want to go about this. This is worth 2 damage. This is worth 2 damage. So it's just, do we want to... Yeah, let's do this now. Let's do this. We'll also get this down, because it also further makes us meat hook resistant. And then we can still play Javelineer plus Rebuke. Now, admittedly, they get a land and they get their 5, you know, they get to reanimate a Titan of Industry, and we're kind of wrecked. So we kind of got to hope they just don't have it, but I'm pretty sure they do. And they only discarded 1, so yeah, that's probably GG's for us. Oh, they didn't have it. What? 3, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, we don't get to kill them yet, though. It's only 11. Scratch that. That looks like enough. Unless they have a Fading Hope. Give this dude her haste. Get in there with all the bodies. Ooh. Oh, that's so good. That one felt real good. All right, I have to admit that played better than I thought. I feel like it overperformed a little bit. But this does come back to some of the cards we talked about in the opener that we weren't sure about. Twin Shot Sniper, we did get to use the 2 damage a couple of times, so I'm not mad at it. But truthfully, I just don't think it was quite as strong as we wanted it to be. The 2 damage came in handy a couple of times, but that's probably about all we could really say about it. So I'm not super excited about that. I would probably like to just replace those with a couple of Chandras. You know, just giving us a chance to get some extra incremental damage in, find another answer, and give us a late game threat that if they don't deal with our creature, then or our Planeswalker, then we go ahead and get to do some big things. So playing like 2 Chandra would be pretty good. That still leaves another spot. I would like to replace One of the, you see a pair of goblins, I think could go in there as well. And maybe where we have the abrades, I'm just going to swap those out for Royal Eruption. So that way we have some more damage that could go up top. Now it isn't instant speed, mind you, but it does potentially have kicker, and it can be used as finishing damage, which I don't mind. It's still 3, so I think overall it'd be mostly okay. We're not running into that many artifacts we need to get rid of, other than possibly Chariot in a couple of matchups. And if we just can't get rid of it, I think I'm fine with that for what we could do with the spells otherwise. So yeah, overall, very good deck. Does need a couple of small changes. I'll put those in the downloadable list, but otherwise, yeah, this should be pretty fun for you if you want to play some goblins still. Now for today's card spotlight, on theme, we're going to be talking about Goblin Rabblemaster. Mostly because this is a card that I think once it left standard, kind of hovered around bulk for just a second, and might have got locked up there for some people's stuff, but the reality is this card is about $2 to $2.50, and it's actually still a reasonable card. Now, admittedly, unless you're probably playing Goblins and Commander, which there are enough that you could build a Commander deck, you're probably not playing this right now. I mean, it is 3 mana for 2/2, which is cool, but it forces all your Goblins to attack, which is a little bit rough. However, it does get much bigger for all the attacking Goblins, and it makes a creature every turn. So it's giving you something for that downside, which is pretty sweet. But yeah, if you have these sitting around, go make some money on them. Now, don't forget, like always, you will be able to get today's deck list down in the description below. And you can always come by our Discord and talk about today's deck, or join us in our different streams if you want to just talk and be part of all the shenanigans. But most importantly, if you like this type of theme deck, I'm going to go ahead and show you a werewolf deck we had that actually was really exciting that people really enjoyed. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.